Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. From Fox News. You're not going to believe this one. Just when you thought, when San Francisco recalled their prosecutor because he was letting too many criminals out and crime was going through the roof, we get this from West Hollywood. West Hollywood votes to cut Los Angeles County Sheriff funding amid crime wave. Are you that stupid? How can you save these people from themselves? The move to reduce police funding comes amid a crime wave in Los Angeles County and public opposition. The public was against it. The businesses in West Hollywood were against it. And crime was up 137%. And these morons cut sheriffs. Oh, God. How can we save these people from themselves? Is it even possible? A trendy LA County community, it is a higher end part of LA County, has voted to reduce law enforcement funding despite escalating crime that was up 137% earlier in the year and public backlash. The budget for the next 2 fiscal years will leave West Hollywood with up to 5 fewer Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies on patrol. At the same time, the council approved increasing funding for Cultural Arts Festival. The vote was 3-2, with the mayor and a council member abstaining. Cowardly. I was a city councilman for 8 years in upstate New York, later 2000s. An important vote like that, you have 2 of the members abstain? This should be all of them should be recalled. We don't have recall in New York, unfortunately. Most of the residents and business I've heard from are opposed to cutting the sheriff's department. Unbelievable. I love this. The narrative that we can't have either sheriffs or social services, or either sheriffs or unarmed security teams, is false. But look what they're going to put in and make it even worse. Prioritizing people's safety doesn't mean people with badges and guns on the street. Council member Horvath said during the meeting, we have to find other ways to keep residents safe in a way that is affordable. How are you going to stop criminals without a handgun? Let's tell the truth here. They're going to plow right through you. Oh, gosh. This is amazing to me. Mayor Pro Tem Sempi Shine amended the budgets to reallocate funds for sheriff's deputies to a block-by-block program which staffs unarmed security ambassadors. Well, they speak several languages. Who provide the city with supplemental law enforcement services. We have all talked for 2 years about reimagining policing, and reimagining policing means reallocating funding, and that's exactly what that means. You can't just say it without actually doing it, period. So we're going to walk right through the fire, right into the pit. Erickson said he worries about the trajectory of the plan that was approved and the timeline which will be implemented. Community safety is the number one concern, he told Fox News. When I've heard from countless residents, they want to feel safer. They can't be this stupid. It's impossible to me. It's impossible that anybody, and I was elected official. Granted, it's a town of about 45,000 people, a city, but even still, to cut back on police after a 137% increase in crime and put basically social workers on the streets unarmed, thinking that's going to counteract that, you have to be out of your mind. 2 deputies will be withdrawn in the fall, and the program will be evaluated over 6 months. It's a long time when your city's getting pummeled. Oh, man, all the retail stores are screwed so badly. The breaking into cars, the stuff that police consider nickel-dime, not life-threatening, it's going to turn that West Hollywood into I'm just going to be straight out and say it, a shithole. By then, the city's law enforcement presence could be reduced by 3 more on top of what they're going to cut. An entertainment policing team will be restored. Entertainment policing team. What the hell is that? What, do they play the Globetrotters when they come in town? Or they show magic tricks? Oh, let me guess. They have great drag queen story hour with the police? In my mind, this is an increase of safety services with 60 additional eyes on the street, working directly with the residents and the sheriff, and code compliance, and our social service providers, and 2 fewer deputies this fall, said Councilman John DeMacchio told Fox News. Unfreaking believable. Eyes on the streets with residents. I'm just going to do that whole paragraph. Let me read that again. In my mind, how in the world could you be this stupid? In my mind, this is an increase of safety services with the additional 60 additional eyes unarmed on the street working directly with the residents and the sheriff and the code compliance and our social services providers. These people have completely lost their minds. I love this part. Despite the reduction in law enforcement funds, the council also voted to give $14,000 more to a Russian arts festival. So they increased the funding from $36,000 for the Russian arts festival to $50,000. This is progressive legislation and governing 101. This is what these morons truly believe. Fox News has reached out to the Sheriff's Department. Surge in crime in West Hollywood has been an ongoing concern for many. That surge includes murder, rape, burglary, aggravated assault, arson, and human trafficking, which I wouldn't call nickel-dime shoplifting crimes. In my mind, this is an increase of safety services. These people are insane. They should all have a psych evaluation immediately. This is right after, by the way, not what, a month ago, less than a month, that even San Francisco, as much of nut bars as they are, recalled their district attorney because he was letting criminals out. Now they're going to cut 2 sheriffs to West Hollywood and maybe additional 3 more the following year. This is what the Democrats have become. And the normal Democrats that were left either left the party, left public service, or just keeping their heads down and keeping quiet, so they're just as guilty. The lunatics are definitely running the asylum. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.